Yes, what is up, y'all? Nick here, back with another video. Back out in the garage on not a small engine video, but a big engine video for this one. I got my mic on here because I'm running a fan, so I want to make sure you guys will be able to hear me. So let me show you what I got going on. So I'm back on the Jeep Cherokee again. Y'all remember in the other video, I was having problems with the flashers, but they're working fine now. But now I'm addressing another slight issue I have here at the top of the motor, which I'm thinking has something to do with the air intake here. So I ordered some parts I'm going to change out that's probably never been changed out on this Jeep, and hopefully that will correct the problem. So what I was noticing is when I would stop at a stop sign or a stoplight and the engine idle was kind of low, it was running a little rough there. Not too bad, but it was enough that I could notice it, that it had a little slight hesitation, a little rough running at low idle. So I'm thinking it's on the air intake side of the engine. So you got all the air that comes in when you're driving, and it comes into this air box here. And in this air box, there's an air filter, which I'll show you in a minute. And it comes in to the intake here. And if you can see, there's little sensors here. There's a sensor there. There's another sensor here, all on the intake side. So these sensors are probably 30 years old, never been changed out. So maybe it, maybe not. But if they haven't been changed in 30 years, I think it's time for us to do it. So that's what we'll be doing today. So the plan is to change out 4 parts today. One's going to be this air idle control here, the throttle positioning sensor here, manifold pressure sensor, and then the air filter here in the air box. Now these parts are not anything crazy to change out. They're pretty much, you just take the screws out, replace it, and plug it back in. So pretty much any do-it-yourselfer person who kind of tinkers can figure it out. So it's just a matter on your vehicle where it's located and how hard it is to get to is the issue. So luckily these are pretty much right on top and hands reach, and it looks like the screw is going to be easy to get to. So I'm going to put y'all up on the tripod and we'll start changing them out. So I'm definitely going to have to remove this air box to get it out of the way because it's connected here to the intake. So it's just a matter of disconnecting some hoses. It's got some clamps here that kind of clamp it down. Just take these clamps off. Loosen this clamp here on the intake side. Hmm? Hmm? Lift right out. Here's this air filter I was telling you about. Not crazy dirty, but we're right here taking everything apart, so change it out. So Nick, where do you get the parts from? Your local auto parts store? Well, sometimes, but y'all, man, y'all tell Amazon to stop making it so easy to get parts at a great price. It's not my fault. So y'all already know how I do. I mean, and they're to your house in a couple of days. I mean, look, Amazon delivered to your house in a couple of days at a low price. I mean, what do you want me to do? Hey, look at that. See, we already got the air filter changed. That's one part out of the way. Y'all, I'm just saying, it's just so convenient. apart. There's one, there's two, four, and there is one more part that I forgot to mention. So actually, I guess it is 5 parts. This is a gasket here for the intake because I'm gonna take the intake off and clean it. And underneath there's a gasket. So I ordered a gasket to replace that and then put it back on and then put everything back together. So I forgot about that part. So what I gotta do now is take these throttle cables off and unplug these sensors, and then there's 4 screws I think holding this throttle body on that I take out, and it should just come right out. Take this tension off and we can pop these cables off, hopefully, without breaking nothing. There you go. Something like that. Alright, I got 2 sensors unplugged. Alright, there are those 2 plugs. And hopefully I can get to these screws, 4 screws, holding the throttle body down. Look like they're the same size. Y'all look. Just like that, look. And there's that gasket I was talking about that I was sure I was going to have to replace. So y'all can see inside. See how it's kind of dirty up in there? So I'm going to take some carburetor cleaner, get that carbon out of there, clean it up. And these sensors here that I was talking about should be a lot easier to get to now since I got the intake off. So yeah, it works. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right. Here on the bench top, change these two parts here on the intake out. Just use the same screws. That idle air control valve. Like you see, it's kind of got some carbon buildup on the end of it. Let me look at the other one. Show you. Right here is a new one. See the end of it? This one's supposed to look like that. So you see the carbon buildup? That's why I say, shoot, 30 years? Yeah, that thing needed changing. Same part though. Make sure I got that gasket out. You see that one, the O-ring has one up there already. Huh? It's snug. Yeah. As long as it's snug. Worry about no foot pounds and nothing like that. I don't know what the foot pounds are. Snug is what they are. All right. Next, we change out this throttle position sensor. Ooh, screws are tight there, buddy. Mm. Good Lord. All right. I got the fan running over here too, y'all. So got a little gunk around that intake or sensor. See how dirty that is. See, I told y'all they need to change it. Things need to change it. Huh? snug. That's how tight you put them. Snug screws. Alright, got those two parts on. I think before I reinstall this, I'm going to change out that manifold pressure sensor while this is out of the way. Amazon. The same thing, y'all. You see it? The same thing. Told you. Uh-huh. Now I'm gonna put this here intake back on that we took off. Snap everything back up to it. Hook it back up. Should be good to go. It's an old gasket. Same thing. Mm-hmm. Everything lined up. Mm-hmm. Kind of do a crisscross pattern and make sure everything's tightened back down properly. Snug. We'll hit it. All right. There we go. thing ain't going nowhere. Let's back in. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There it is. Now we got to do is fire it up, and hopefully it starts. So yeah, all back together. See, that's why your boy Nick likes being a do-it-yourselfer, get this work done. And tell him what this would cost if you took it to a shop. What do y'all think this would cost? $300-$400 for them to take this stuff apart and replace it, plus parts? They getting the parts from the factory too. So $300-$400 easy. I'm telling you. All right, sis, go ahead and crank it up. Sis, go and crank it up. Stuff I could be doing. Huh? I know who you think you're yelling at. Shit. This man on the back on nerve. What? There. It's air conditioner on, I know that. Well, there it is, y'all. Running smooth to me. We'll take it out on a test drive. Probably not today. I'm getting ready to throw something on the grill. So I think we're good to go. All right, y'all. Well, there's another repair on my 1995 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So if you happen to have one of those Jeep Grand Cherokees and having that issue that I was dealing with the rough idling at low speeds, check them sensors out. They're relatively cheap, easy to get to. Try that first and that might very well be a problem. So y'all, man, if y'all like this video, y'all know what I say about this time. Hit that like, share it out so I can get some more subscribers. And your boy Nick, see you in the next one.